We back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We back again. Hey, yo. We back.
I can't hear very good.
How about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Hello, 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 hello. We back. Are you back?
I'm back.
Because I'm back.
I'm always back.
And it's the I Can't Afford to Quit podcast with your host, Brentel, and my co-host,
Ashley.
with the co-most. Another episode, what is it, 17, 18, 19, 20, in the basement back again. How was your weekend?
It was fabulous.
Fabulous weekend. What happened? Why was it so fabulous?
I just had a good time.
Good for you. What'd you get into?
I went to the casino.
Casino's good.
I did not win, but I still had fun.
Hey.
And then spent some time with the kids on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
And went and saw that movie, Get Out.
Okay.
And then yesterday we had a choir concert, and what else did we do? I feel like this whole weekend was like move.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that was about it.
Oh, man. I did the same thing. Went out, I don't remember what day it was, but caught that Get Out movie. Fantastic movie. We did a review on it. That will be up soon. What else did I do? Oh, yeah. I watched Moonlight, too. Watched Moonlight the day that the Oscars was happening. That's a good movie. Good movie. Well shot. I had to watch it because I know for sure that the person who does what is this? Cinematography? Who did the cinematography is going to be doing the cinematography for the Black Panther film. The superhero film. So I had to see how that was shot. And it was dope because like the coloring was, it was very Miami. And I thought that was dope. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with Wakanda look. But other than that, man, I was caught up on TV shows. I played a little bit of Madden. Tough games, lost by 3.
Was it tough?
Yeah, tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Man.
Yeah. Doing some internet. I got some endeavors coming, so y'all look out for that. I got some stuff brewing. Can't really talk about it right now, but This Is Us. Yeah, had to catch you off guard. Yeah. What do you think about the Memphis episode?
Oh my God. I cried and cried and cried, and then the next day when I watched it again, I cried some more. That was a rough episode. They've all been pretty rough, but that one was like...
That one took the cake.
Yeah.
That took the cake. I loved it, man. I loved the whole episode because they did a backstory on William, and it was in Memphis, and it was just like super black as fuck, and there was like a lot of cool ass black jokes in there, like the water fountain joke when they was at the when they was drinking out the whites only water fountain. That shit was funny. The barbershop was the best. Well, he's like, man, you got the S girl? What he said to him? No, I got the good stuff.
I liked it because it showed him his side of it. We already loved him already, but it was like, how could you not love him after seeing like everything he had been through and what put him in the position he got into, and you know what I mean, like all the things that happened that changed his life path, like
right.
Made you understand him more. So
he was supposed to be a star, man. Mm-hmm. He was gonna be a star. I loved the fact that Randall got to meet his black family.
Yeah, and he was so awkward around him too.
Right. Oh, when he was like, what'd he say? You got shots. What'd he say? Is that what he said? You got a shot. You get a cousin. You get a cousin.
You get a cousin like Oprah.
He said, sorry, I was raised by white people.
Yeah, he apologized for it. My bad, guys.
Oh, man, I loved it. And, like, just the way it was written, man, like, the way it was wrote, it was just like, Perfect. I lost it when he told William how Jack used to calm Randall down when he was having his panic attacks.
Right.
And he did that to William at the end. Ashley crying, y'all.
I'm not crying, I yawned.
No, it's cool, man. Be in tune with your emotions. It's cool.
Shut up. I really did cry. I'll admit it when I do. I cried the ugly cry.
We gotta talk about your mom.
Oh my God.
And he grabbed him and he said, "Breathe with me, dog." I was like, but I would have named the episode "Breathe with Me."
Right.
That shit was so crazy, man. Like,
that was when the ugly cry happened.
Yeah. Just the whole story behind Randall finding out that his dad wasn't going to leave the hospital. Mm-hmm. That happened to Sterling K. Brown with his mom in real life. So he was reliving that.
Right.
Did you know that Michael Tyreek Henry and Sterling K. Brown are best friends?
No, I didn't know that until after the fact.
Yeah, I didn't know that
after
either.
that episode. I think you told me, and then I saw it on Facebook as well. They did like an interview together.
That's so dope. Them and Simone Mizik, who plays Misty Knight on Luke Cage, all of them hang out. They're all really cool. We're all really good friends.
Yeah.
And was it the director of Moonlight or writer of Moonlight? One of the two. They all hang out. So was it Stephen Jenkins or something like that?
I wonder what their conversations are like.
It's probably super dope. Super dope.
Right.
And I didn't know Michael Tyreek Henry could sing.
Yeah.
Like, what can't you do? His comedic timing is good. He's a dramatic actor. Like, he's... What else can't he do?
Right.
But what happened with your mom, though?
Okay. So I'm sitting there watching literally the last 2 minutes of it, like crying the ugly cry. My phone rings. It's my mom. I'm like, I'm going to call her back in 2 minutes because this is about over and I need to go ahead and get this cry out. So no more than the show ends, my phone rings again. It's her. I answer the phone and all I hear is, and I was like, Mom, is everything okay? And she's like, I can't take it. I don't know I can't stop crying. And I'm like, Mom, you have to calm down. And she's like, did you see it? I'm like, Mom, are you crying like that over the show? Yes. Oh my God, she lost it. Like to the point where before she actually like got anything out, I understood nothing. And like thought something was really wrong, like with somebody in my family or something. And we're sitting there and she calms down and she's like, and then the ducks. And she goes, I think I'm just gonna go to bed. Like crying, sobbing. She's like, I haven't cried this hard in a long time. Like she lost it.
Oh man, that was the best. I laughed so hard when you told me that story.
Yeah, seriously. I wish I would have seriously thought at that moment to record that conversation to play right now because you guys would all like seriously probably cry laughing because I did. And here I couldn't even like enjoy my sad moment of the show because I'm sitting there trying not to laugh at her. Because she was so hysterical. Like seriously, you would have thought something like terrible just happened in her family, but this is us.
It'll do that to you,
man. I'm not gonna lie. I was doing the ugly cry like that. I know where I get that from. Like her calling right after that. I was like, yeah, I just did this a few seconds ago. I just pulled myself back together a little quicker.
Did y'all have like a group therapy session?
Yeah, like I could see her probably going to bed that night like. By that time, like my attention span was already past that moment, so I was good all the way up until the next day when I saw something on Facebook, and then I was like, yeah, my mom, I love her, she's amazing.
Oh man, that shit had me weak. I was like, cause man, did your mom show emotion like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's a crier on movies. Like big time crier, like Disney movies and everything.
Okay. I seen this while I was scrolling online, and I have to find this on DVD immediately. Maya Angelou is having a documentary. What they did a documentary on Maya Angelou, her life or whatever, and it aired last Tuesday on PBS. And it's called "And Still I Rise." That's fitting because that's like one of her most popular poems.
Right.
And I'm definitely buying that shit on DVD.
Yeah.
I have.
Is it gonna come out on DVD?
Yeah, most PBS specials come out on DVD.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to see that too. I really liked her.
She was empowering to women all over, black and white. She was dope, man. Her interviews are like. Hey,
she's one of those people that you could sit and listen to and absorb, like, and soak up everything she said. I remember
there was, I don't know what show it was, but it was like an interview or a conversation where they filmed Dave Chappelle and Maya Angelou. And it was so dope. She dropped so many gems in that conversation. I was like, that's one of the people that I wish I could have met. But, you know, moving on. Do you know who Jameis Winston is?
I do not.
He is a Heisman Trophy winner and also Rookie of the Year winner. NFL quarterback now. Plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. He was speaking to a St. Petersburg elementary class. Well, it was a bunch of classes. It's like, you know, school, not press conference, but like rally. Yeah, assembly. And he was, you know, giving them encouragement, whatever. And it was around about the 40-minute mark, he started to lose, you know, attention. You know, the attention span of the kids. They start to, you know, wane. And he decided to tell all the boys to stand up. You know, and let me get this word for word. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
He said, all my young boys, stand up. Ladies, sit down. But all my young boys, stand up. We strong, right? So, yeah, he's trying to create crowd participation. We strong, right? And all my boys, tell me one time I could do anything I put my mind to. Now, this shit is so funny. It's not funny, but it's like, because I know he country as fuck, and he just don't know better.
He said you don't know better.
Now, a lot of my boys are supposed to be soft-spoken. You know what I'm saying? One day, you're going to have very deep voice, like this. One day you'll have a very deep voice. He then continued to say, but the ladies, all the young women, you're supposed to be polite and silent and gentle.
Oh, Jesus.
But my man, you're supposed to be strong. I want y'all to tell me what the third rule of life is. I can do anything I put my mind to it. Scream that for me.
Silent, though.
See, there's a backstory on Jameis Winston.
Okay.
He's had like 2 sexual assault charges that got dismissed while he was in college.
Mm-hmm. Because they weren't silent?
No, I don't think. I don't know. I don't know the details, but he got off. And the girl sued him for money. Mm-hmm. Either way, bro, you can't be saying no shit like that. Mm-mm. I don't know if he just misspoke.
Right. Maybe he got nervous and like...
Being you and your history, you cannot say that shit. You gotta use your words wisely. Mm-hmm. And I know he's so country. Like, I'm gonna play you an interview once we get out. Like, he won the national championship, and that shit was the best. It was the best shit I've ever seen on live TV, dog. Like, he is, and I know that's how he is, and he gonna misspeak a lot. But you can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on for a second. I had to take that call real quick. But yeah, I was gonna give him the Man Sit Your Dumb Ass Down award this week, but I was like, nah, because it could be an honest mistake.
Mm-hmm. It could be,
but still, that shows.
That's silent though.
Yeah, that shows what you've been taught as a kid.
Yeah, sit down somewhere.
The Remy Ma and Nikki battle. What do you think?
She didn't save nothing for later. She just went ahead and just put it all out there.
Yeah, man. There's a Jason Derulo verse that people, suspect that's what she really came at Remy about. But I haven't heard that yet. I just heard about that today. But a lot of people were saying that the Gucci verse that Nicki did was not to Remy Ma. They say it was to Azealia Banks. But I don't know. It's all speculation at this point. It don't even matter because she dropped her record. Because Remy Ma dropped her record and it was...
Bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Sheather.
Yeah. I listened to it and I mouth wide open. I was like... Oh.
I had to bring it back like 5 times. Cause it was like 8 minutes. And it was crucial, man. It's crucial. It's not a good look. And like the whole Meek thing, I was kind of disappointed that he told her, he told Remy all that shit. Like, come on, dog. But I am not gonna, detour on shitting on Meek. But Remy Ma, she did a lot of research. And a lot of stuff was common knowledge.
Right.
But damn,
some of that was a little personal.
Man. Yeah, it was raw. She was real disrespectful.
Yeah. Oh, but very.
Remy's warned people time after she's a battle rapper.
She is a battle rapper. She said, she wasn't playing.
I've seen her destroy other women battle rappers. Like, I've seen it. And she destroyed dudes. Like, I've seen her on DVDs killing people, like, for real. And Nicki's a battle rapper too, but not on Remy's level.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember. Go look up.
I like Nicki Minaj.
The
I
battle,
really do, but...
Remy Ma, Lady Luck battle. This when MTV2 was first came out. And they had this shit on late night. It was late, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And they filmed the whole battle when they put that shit on TV. Mm-hmm. Curse words and everything. That was the first time I seen her battle. And she, it was a close battle, you know what I'm saying? First 2 rounds. Then the 3rd round, Remy brought out personal shit about the girl. Damn near, everything but screenshots, because that wasn't happening back then. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't screenshots back then. But she is that type of battler.
Right.
So I know there's more. She got more.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure she does. She just... left people... Look, but this is the thing that's funny, is she left people thinking there is no more.
Yeah, she came to
So...
God damn.
Yeah. If Nicki comes back with something, she's going to be like, hold on a second. I got more.
I think she did. I think she came so hard that first time, so Nicki knows that she came... Why even respond? Just let it go. And then it die down. But you can't at this point.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. No. You gotta respond. This is hip hop. You gotta respond.
Yeah, she's gotta.
You can't play I got the most money and I sell the records. Nah, not to wait with. If you quote unquote best rap bitch or whatever, you gotta rap.
Right.
And good luck with that.
Right. On your own.
Hey,
because you better not let nobody else write it and then it come out later.
What she need to do is have a whole team get together and collab and come out with the shortest. They got to be short though. It got to be short and potent. And she have a chance. But nah, dog.
But everybody's sitting back waiting. When's it gonna happen?
Mm-hmm. I seen this article today or yesterday. Google just dropped $11 million on social activism and social justice works. They spread the $11 million out amongst groups. Hold on, let me find it. 11 million. $11 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 million. I thought this was so cool. Should have had this open. My bad, y'all. Let me see. They $1 million to the Equal Justice Initiative, which is a nonprofit, on confronting past injustices, including American history of lynchings and unequal treatment of people of color. $5 million to Center of Policing Equity. Equity. To build a national database that tracks police departments and use of force in traffic stops. Wow. $1 million to Impact Justice, an organization that focuses on keeping juveniles out of the criminal justice system. And $1.5 million to Measures for Justice, to build a web system to show how local municipalities treat people based on gender, color, age, and etc. I thought that was super dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to Google, man.
Yeah.
Any thoughts? I just want to make sure you was paying attention. And you wasn't paying attention. See?
I am paying attention.
I
am paying attention.
Oh, okay. I'll let you go to the article since you want to talk. Get your talking in, dog. Because we do what we want to do on this show.
I know, that's right. I don't know how to say this lady's name. Was it Rachel?
Hold on. Dolezal?
Yeah. Is it Dolezal?
Yeah, Dolezal.
Okay. You heard about her?
Yes.
Anyway, that doesn't know who that is, it's the white woman who became infamous for identifying herself as a black woman for decades and running the, what was it?
NAACP.
Spokane, Washington. Yeah, but the chapter of the NAACP.
And she had a lawsuit with Howard. No, Spellman. One of the two. She had a lawsuit against the HBCU for discrimination because she was white. But go ahead.
Right.
That's what people didn't like about her. But go ahead.
And she is now jobless and fears she may be homeless.
Shit.
In an interview that she said the only job offerings that she's had are for reality television and porn.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And damn.
She also said that she feeds her family with food stamps and doesn't know how she'll come up with her March rent. She says that although she has applied for more than 100 jobs, no one will hire her even to stock shelves. Right now, the only place that I feel understood and completely accepted is with my kids and my sister, she said. She claims she can currently count the number of friends she has had on her fingers. Basically, her life unraveled 2 years ago when a TV reporter asked her, "Are you African American?" and she turned from the camera and fled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Shortly thereafter, her Caucasian parents came forward with photos of her childhood as a freckle-faced blonde and claimed that she was German and Czech and had traces of Native American ancestry. But anyway, she lost her job with the NAACP and Eastern Washington University. And I guess after that, her life is completely, went downhill.
I apologize. Go ahead.
Do you need an answer?
Yes, it's Leo. Yo.
Anyway, she said that there's no protected class for me. I'm this generic, ambiguous scapegoat for white people to call me a race traitor and take out their hostility on, and I'm a target for anger and pain about white people from the black community. It's like I'm the worst of all these worlds. She kind of put herself in that position. But you know what I was thinking when I was reading this article?
She didn't have to, she didn't have to do the shit that she did. She could have been in the NAACP as a white woman.
Right.
You didn't have to do I don't know what you want to call it.
Right.
Be transracial.
Right, because that's what she compared it to back then. You remember that? She compared it to the Jenner situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no.
You didn't. There's white people that are in NAACP.
Right.
It was started by white people. So,
right, but she just took it to an extreme.
I think she just might be a little off.
I think she might be a little off too. Either that or she knew about the movie Get Out and she didn't.
You're stupid. I thought you was being serious as fuck. You just let me into that joke. That was a good one.
She just kind of knew about it. Like maybe she had some psychic like visions of the movie and didn't want to associate herself with white people. I don't know. I mean, because there's some parts of me that's like, I don't know if I really trust them either.
I don't know if I'm really about this white life.
Right. So maybe she just like got ahead of the game.
Shit. I seen this article. Yeah, with hot potato.
Mm-hmm. Go.
That says, U.S. police killed at least 258 black people in 2016, and I got to looking at it, and was that black people? Oh wow. And I looked at the numbers. Something told me to go back and read, look at years prior. And in 2015, according to a Guardian study, the final tally of 2015 was 1,134 black males killed in 2015. And now in 2016, it's down to 258. Still a lot.
Why the difference?
I don't know. I really don't know. Is it the culmination of? Okay, this is where I came. This is I thought back. Could it be that this shit really started going bad when around 2012, and that's like the Trayvon Martin situation.
Mm-hmm.
That was in February of 2012. Could it be that a lot of these police shootings hopped up, and that was around the same time that President Obama won his second term? Could it be anger and backlash from quote unquote,
Yeah. It's hard to say, America. But it could be.
It's hard to say, but I'm just saying it's a interesting correlation that if this shit keeps dropping,
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's just not like years before that this wasn't an issue, but just the trend in timing and what's going on in the social climate right now.
Right.
I mean, I hope it goes down. There's a good chance that it might go right back up.
Right.
Because we got a fucking walking Cheeto in office.
Right. It's like a hot Cheeto.
Yeah, racist hot
like
Cheeto.
Orange.
Yeah, racist hot Cheeto.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll go with the cheesy Cheeto.
You think so?
He's orange.
He is orange, but there's like a red tint.
You think so?
Yeah, I think it's like a flaming hot.
Yeah, flaming hot. Well, okay. Yeah. But he's in office, and that's like,
We're so stupid.
He's in office, and it's like kind of like with what the fact that he ran on racism.
Mm-hmm.
Is just like an open door policy. Hey, kill whatever you want to kill. You know what I'm saying? Kill as many black people as you want to kill, police officers. Because we're going back to the old days where there's no accountability now anyway. So it's going to get even worse. You can kill whole families. Go right ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's what we got to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
So I read that and I got to thinking about, the numbers, like, in the last 4 years, like, if there's a correlation with that, like, because the drop in 2016 was like, well, this motherfucker's getting out of here, so.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Calm down.
It was interesting. Nothing, like, legit, but I just thought that way. Go ahead, Sonia. Hot potato, hot potato.
Oh, did you hear about Bill Cosby? The judge agrees to change the jury pool in the sex assault trial. On Monday, a judge agreed to a request by the attorney for Bill Cosby to bring in a jury from an outside Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, for the entertainer's trial for alleged criminal sexual assault. The judge did deny, though, that they changed the venue of the trial. He's being charged with 3 counts of felony aggravated indecent assault over an alleged decade-old incident involving Andrea Constead. And he has pleaded not guilty. Is it Constead?
Yeah.
Something like that. But, so they've agreed to get the jury from an outside county.
That's in Pennsylvania still, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
And there was also a part in here where they were talking about there's 13 women who they wanted to testify against him, and they're only allowing one of those 13.
So the rest aren't credible?
It says the jury will hear from one of the 13, a woman identified in court documents as victim number 6. This woman claims in court documents that she met Cosby back in 1990 when she was an assistant to Cosby's personal appearance agent. She alleges that 6 years later, when she was 29 and Cosby was 58, he invited her to lunch at a Los Angeles hotel where she claims he suggested she take a pill with wine to relax, and later she awoke to him sexually assaulting her in bed. Cosby has denied the woman's claims and all the allegations brought forth by his accusers. So I guess she's the only one that they're allowing out of the 13 that came forward or something.
Interesting.
Yeah. I wanted to tell you this. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges and free on $1 million bail, but he does face up to 10 years in jail and $25,000 fine if convicted.
Damn.
Yeah.
I seen this article. There's a story. It's a story about a Georgia married couple. The male was a cop, and essentially, the wife, quote unquote, tried to commit suicide. It wasn't successful. But the evidence shows that, well, I'll tell you. Her name's Jessica Boynton. She's 19. She was found lying in a pool of her own blood in a locked closet in the home that her and her husband shared. Matthew Boynton, to Griffin, Georgia. But police say that, Jessica tried to kill herself while, her husband and 2 kids were downstairs. But, I guess they were grocery shopping prior to this incident happening. And there was argument about the husband having a mistress.
Like somebody overheard it?
Yeah.
Okay.
At the grocery store. And then 2 hours later, she tried to commit suicide. And she left a text message, like a suicide note in a text message. And
to him?
Yeah, to the husband, I'm sorry. And she goes into a coma. They get her, they revive her. There's police footage, police body cam footage. And
of them finding her?
Yeah, finding her, reviving her, getting her to the hospital, going to coma, and after, let me see for sure how long she was in a coma. I think it was 2 months. Yeah, 2 months.
Damn.
She woke up, and she was saying that she didn't shoot herself. And then there's forensic evidence that her hands didn't have any gunpowder on her hands. When you shoot a gun, you have gunpowder on your hands.
Right.
Residue of some sort. And the way she was shot, it was like the gun was angling down. So there is a good chance that her husband did the shooting. And they reinvestigated the police, which that police department that he works for. They investigated, and they said they found no foul play.
Of course they don't.
And still to this day, there's
She's still with him?
No, they got a divorce. He divorced her, but and he got the custody of the children
because she tried to commit suicide. Lord, help me never ever meet someone like that.
Yeah, but the thing about it was like, damn, dog, she's not gonna get any justice because even the Georgia Bureau of Investigation came down and ruled it no foul play. So it's like there's nothing she could really do. But how do you get that evidence that he's still out? That's what I don't understand. But
who you know?
Some other shit that I got to thinking about because I always think about things through the lens of blackness. I got to thinking about it like, oh, they released that body cam footage quick, didn't they?
Right.
So now there's laws, like especially in North Carolina, where they can reject your request to get body cam footage if you have a loved one killed.
Really?
Yeah. But they released this shit quick, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Though it's in Georgia, but this is going to be a national law. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, I thought that was fucked up, man. They, like I said, man, there's no protection for women, especially in this country. So.
Yeah. I don't ever want to marry.
It goes back to that.
Someone like that. Ooh.
Let's see. That's one. Hot potato.
Viola Davis becomes the first black actor to win an Oscar, Emmy, and Tony.
Viola.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
She started her speech by saying, there's one place where all the people with the greatest potential are gathered, and that's the graveyard. People ask me all the time, what kind of stories do you want to tell? And all I say, exhume those bodies, exhume those stories.
Wow.
She continued and said, I became an artist, and thank God I did, because we are the only profession that celebrates what it means to live a life.
Shout out to Viola, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh, man. You got anything else? I don't really have any other stories.
No, that was it for me.
Okay, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Yeah, don't should you? Yeah, don't should you? Yeah, don't should you? Yeah, I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you? Should you? Should you? Should you? I don't know. Should you?
Your questions.
Oh,
okay. It's that Should You segment.
All right. First one. Should you group date on a first date?
If you're like 20.
If you're like 20. Like, you guys want to go roller skating together?
Right. Like, we can all, kick it as a group.
I think it's actually a good idea.
I mean, it would be fun. But
makes it a little less uncomfortable, but you don't really get to know them.
Exactly.
Unless you've already kind of spent some time getting to know them, through texts or phone calls. You don't really get to sit and, question each other. But I think it is definitely, it could be a good thing. If you were uncomfortable or, nervous, it kind of, takes those nerves away because you're not on the spot, just you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, to each his own. I probably wouldn't do it because I would have to go with my friends, and I would never take my friends, on a group. Even if they had their girlfriends, I would not take my friend. Never, ever.
Right.
No.
Never. He wouldn't.
No, because what would end up is that everybody end up.
It'll be in a group chat later.
No, It would just, it would not be good. It just wouldn't be good. Mm-mm.
So, like, you wouldn't go on a date with me and, like, I mean, bring a girlfriend and go on a date where I could go with you?
Like a group date? Like,
Yeah.
like if all my friends, like, I'm thinking like community, like my whole friend, like Ty, Brendan, Curtis, Mike, Raymond. No. And no, I would not, none of y'all, dog.
You don't
No.
trust us?
Mm-mm. No.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck no. I don't trust none of y'all like that. Like, not. It's not trust. To like trust y'all to not. We gonna fuck it up. Like everybody's gonna be single. Like it's gonna be a wasted date. It's gonna be a wasted situation. Like it's for real. What's gonna end up happening is like
I feel like we should do it as an experiment.
as if all of us went, dog. What would happen is like the dates would leave and we would just end up going to like a bar and like kicking it because everybody left.
Right.
It would not be good. Like that just wouldn't be good. Mm-mm. Nope.
Okay. Next one. Should you allow your teenager to date and before you even cut me off to say no, if it is in your supervision, like in your home? Like, would you allow your teenager to say date a boy, but it has to be like in front of you? Like, you guys can watch movies in the living room and I'll be right here, like, peeking in.
No. Next question.
I already knew this was going to be like this with you.
Ain't even nothing to talk about.
I already say no. I say no to you because I am like, no, you don't need a boyfriend. Concentrate on
I don't even
school.
want your boyfriend in the house.
I just wondered because I saw somebody who posted something up on Facebook 2 weeks ago or last week, and it was pictures of her daughter.
Oh, this
and
is
their
so
boyfriend.
cute until they get pregnant and then
Right.
you fucking sitting there looking like a dumbass. No.
Hey, wait. Okay. Should you tell your friends if you hear rumors about them? Should you tell them what you heard?
Duh.
Like, what if it's really mean stuff or bad stuff?
Yeah. Okay, time out. Did you check the person when
Right,
you heard
yeah,
it?
you already handled it yourself. But, like, do you tell them even if you think it'll hurt their feelings? Like,
Yeah.
well, I heard.
No, not even that. Like, yo, they was talking, but I shut that shit down.
Right. Well, that's beyond the, that's like, I'm just wondering, after you handle it on your own off to the side, do you still tell them about it or do you save their feelings?
Mm-mm.
You said no? Don't tell them?
No, I said tell them, like, yo, this is being said, like, or I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's how I believe. I don't know how to word it, but I don't. If it's me and somebody says, "Oh, well, I heard this, and that," why are motherfuckers feeling comfortable to talk to you
Right.
and say some foul shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the most important part.
That was it.
Okay. I don't know if I asked this question, but
I hate when you laugh before you even ask the question because I know this is about to either be
no, it's
really, really bad or...
I just wanted to get your words. Should you stay in a relationship with someone who threatens to leave?
All the time?
Sure.
No.
Why is that?
Because then they must want to go somewhere. Let them go. The shit. Open the front door.
Yes, man. I've been in situations where I wish I would have handled it differently.
Right. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
the first time that they said it, you would have been
Yeah.
like, bye.
Exactly. Like,
Bye.
yeah, like,
But you stopped them and then had to deal with hell.
no, not even stop them. Just like disregarded it. You know what I'm saying? But I wish that I'd handled it differently.
Right. I feel like every bad relationship I've been in, which is a lot, I feel like there was always like a moment where I would have been like, that was when I should have like, that was it.
And
like,
this is the moment.
Right. Motherfucker. That would have saved me like 3 months. Like, shit. So then I tell myself, like, next time, watch out for this. Mm-hmm. And then I'm like, son of a bitch. I missed it again. But there's always that one point where you're like, yeah, that's when I should have walked away. Like, that's probably when I should have been like, red flag, gotta go. Mm-hmm. But I think if somebody wants to leave and they even mention it, you should just be like, bye.
Yeah, at that point, like, straight up.
Mm-hmm. And you don't get to take it back either, because you must have meant it when you said it.
And see, like with me, this is why, like, you may not leave, but as far as, like, in a relationship goes, you good as done. Because, like, I have, like, abandonment issues, you know, as far as, like, women go, right? Mm-hmm. You know, as far as, like, when you know, the untimely death of my mother. And you saying, like, oh, I'm leaving. You just building the wall for, like, my emotions towards you. Because I feel like you're a flight risk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I'm not going to risk giving you my all.
Right.
Because
when are you going to leave?
Yeah.
Or when you're going to finally do it.
Yeah, exactly. When you finally leave, I'm going to save myself the disappointment.
Right. So I'm just going to go ahead and back off now if you decide to stay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it. I think we all kind of do that. Like, I don't trust you anyway that you're going to stick around, so what the hell am I going to invest any time into it? Like, you're just here until you're here.
Out of convenience or whatever.
Right. Business opportunity.
Well, I did that. On my, man, sit your dumb ass down topic is, Dan Le Batard, man. He's a journalist, co-host for ESPN, sports co-host, journalist or whatever. And he said some shit about Magic Johnson.
Oh, shit.
I'm a little bit partial because Magic Johnson is my favorite player of all time.
I didn't know that.
Yes, I feel like he's better than Michael Jordan. Write in a comment. Tell me how you feel about it. I don't really care because I'm not changing it. Shout out to my cousin Janelle. He's also a radio host. I'm sorry. Yeah, he's a radio host. He has a TV show. Highly questionable. He's got a podcast too, I believe. But he said, okay, Magic Johnson was just pronounced president of operations with the Los Angeles Lakers. That's the team he played for. And we're not doing good. I'm a Lakers fan. We're not doing good. We're in a bad situation. We've been in a bad situation for about 6-7 years. So Magic comes in, and he's very charismatic. You know Magic, always smiling, charm. Dan Le Batard basically said the testament of Magic's fame and charm is why he got the president of operations.
His what?
Fame and charm is why he got that job. But not, and he noted about Magic Johnson's failures. Like, he tried to be a coach. That didn't work out well. He had a talk show. That didn't work out well. Those are the two things that he's going off of. Mm-hmm. He totally disregarded the fact that over the past 20 years, Magic Johnson has been a successful businessman. He's bought stakes in baseball teams. He's got movie theaters all over the country. He's got plazas all over the country. So many different business endeavors he's been successful at. But you speak on the two failures that he's had.
Right. That's what people do.
But here's the thing. If he was a white man, you wouldn't have anything to say about it. Why? Because there are so many unqualified white men that get jobs to this day. And I can tell you one, Donald Trump.
I know that's right. Shoot.
Mediocre white men get put in positions and get jobs any other day in this any all the time. It. Nobody's fucking questioning it. But Magic Johnson gets in there and you bring up 2 fucking failures that he's had and don't even mention the fact that he's a basketball genius who won 5 championships as a player, floor general. He understands the game of basketball. He understands being a player. And even Magic Johnson said himself, he's going to hire people who are smarter than him and put them in certain situations for them to succeed with the Lakers. Mm-hmm. He's just going to be a puppet master, basically.
Right.
That's what the fuck he does in his business life, and he's been doing for the past 20 years. But you criticize him. Right. You bring up his 2 failures. So, Dan Le Batard, sit your dumb ass down this week.
Right. Take several seats.
Several. That's all I got to say for this week. I have no more topics. Do you?
I'm done.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we got to do it again. This is our second show of the night since we did the... This is our second show of the night. We just did the review. We did all that tonight. It's the second show tonight. But anyway, we're going to do it again. Ashley, we're going to give Ashley a chance to get it right this time, people. Will she get it right? Ashley, what's your Twitter?
Oh, QueenBee_327.
Instagram.
Oh, Miss Queen 327.
Okay. Okay, my Instagram is Brintelligence. My Twitter is Brintelligence. Make sure you guys search the Facebook group I Can't Afford to Quit. And also we need reviews. We need reviews, 5-star reviews on whatever platform you're listening on. Give us a 5-star review, positive comments, reviews. We will read them on the show and give you a shout out. Only 5 stars, and they have to be nice. Anything else like criticisms, send it to the I Can't Afford to Quit Gmail, and let us know what you think. We'll take your criticism and constructive criticisms to heart and try to get better. But until next episode, hey.